Okay, so here we go. The Xbox One, it was announced yesterday. Now I'm going to tell you my opinion on it. Now, a few months ago, when the PlayStation 4 was announced, I made a video about that, and was really positive about it. For the first time in a long time, I was actually able to be positive about Sony. I know I've been really negative about them in the past and made a lot of rant videos about them, but it felt really good to really praise Sony for that presentation they had with the PlayStation 4. And I really hoped I could do that same thing with Microsoft this time, with the Xbox One. That is simply not the case. But you know what? Just hear me out, okay? Okay, I'm going to try to be a little bit easy on Microsoft with this one because this wasn't E3. So okay, let's have a look at what happened. First of all, they showed off the hardware. They showed off the actual console itself. That was great compared to Sony. They actually showed the console, okay? And they showed, they turned it on and they showed the interface. That was really nice and it was really fast. You could show the different applications in different windows. That was really cool. But then when it comes to the games, they completely failed. I mean, I don't know what happened here. Microsoft, this is a game console. You really need to have games. That's the main problem I had with this thing. There were no games on this. They were talking a lot about TV and sports, a lot about sports and sports and sports, and sports games, FIFA and Madden and stuff like that. But you need to have more than this, Microsoft, okay? Like, seriously, I'm simply disappointed. And I know they're going to talk about the games on E3, but really, you're announcing the console. In order to create buzz, you gotta announce some games as well. And that's the problem with Microsoft now. I've been a huge Microsoft fanboy for a long time. I've been following them. I'm not going to be completely hating on them for this, but look, I might actually move on to the PlayStation now, okay? At the beginning of this year, I was thinking, okay, the Xbox hasn't had that many games lately, so I was, thinking, okay, I'm gonna get an Xbox 7020 probably. And then later on, when Sony announced their console, I moved a little more over to the PlayStation, but I kind of met on the middle there. I was like completely unsure if I should get a new Xbox or the PlayStation 4. But then, after seeing this press conference, I'm actually moving even more over to the PlayStation 4 now. Like, as of now, it seems like I'm gonna get a PlayStation 4. And that's kind of the thing. Just look at how the tides have changed here. I used to be a huge Nintendo fanboy once. And then I became an Xbox fanboy with the 360. And now it seems like I'm moving over to being a PlayStation fanboy if Microsoft doesn't get their shit together. Simple as that. The console itself looks great. I love the fact that they're bringing the Kinect over to it. It looks great. It's fantastic. It even registers your hands. It's close and stuff. That's really great. That's great. But you need games. It just seems to me that Microsoft are just paying Activision to get exclusive or timed exclusive Call of Duty map packs all the time. Microsoft, you need to get your own franchises and stop leeching off Call of Duty. As a publisher, you really need to assemble teams, assemble development teams that can work on big and great games. They don't even have to be big budget. Just look at Sony, how they're supporting indie games and stuff. That's great. Microsoft doesn't do that. They're playing it safely by just paying the biggest empires to put timed exclusives on their console. I'm tired of that, okay? I'm just tired of the fact that there has to be a new FIFA, a new COD on every console. Look at Sony. I mean, I'm sorry, it really breaks my heart. It really breaks my heart to be this negative to Microsoft, because Microsoft has been my hero for the past few years, and that's the thing. But anyways, so Microsoft, you gotta redeem yourself on E3. I mean, I hope that you can really show off something great on E3. But as of now, it just seems like I'm going to get a PlayStation 4. But I still haven't made my final judgment. I know a lot of my viewers are probably Xbox players because I have made almost nothing but Xbox videos in the past. And never made a single PlayStation video besides like a few Chris Marathon reviews. I've been really negative to Sony. I probably like gotten rid of all the Sony the players on my channel, and now suddenly I'm like praising Sony and bashing on Microsoft. It's just how the tides have changed. It's just things are different now. So, but anyways, Microsoft, you can still redeem yourself. Maybe.